Now in EU4, Castile start out with a strong military and a healthy economy, not to mention a position which is enviable to almost all. So it's a little surprised that they're one of my favourite nations to play as, and in the 125 update, their new mission tree has seen a lot of love. Let's go and have a look through it. It splits off left colonial and right much more conquesty. I'm sure that's a word. It starts off with preparing for the Reconquista. Castile starts off with a truce against their foe Granada, and you can spend that time building up for it. As long as you have a general, 60% of your manpower at least, and you build up your army and navy to force limit, you are going to get the Ready for War modifier, giving you extra morale on top of your starting national idea morale, which is pretty handy. Not to mention permanent claims on the Andalusian area, so you're going to need that for crushing Granada. Once you have filled that, you get the mission to reclaim Andalusia, of course, which will then give you claims for the rest of the missions that this splits into. Again, no mutual exclusivity here, they can all be done. Firstly, there is converting Iberia. Once you've kicked out the Moors, you should make sure that their former lands all follow the one true faith. There's also the mission to recover Portugal. It wasn't all sunshine and happiness between the two crowns. And if you want Portugal removed from the map, you have the mission right here for it. And not to mention claims on Aragon. You can take them over by force. Of course, there is also the Iberian Wedding event, which will also fulfill this, because you can either hold the lands yourself, or a non-tributary subject of your own can hold it. And doing so, that'll give you lovely prestige and diplo power. Admin power for taking out the Portuguese, and converting Iberia will give you the tolerance of the true faith. Not to mention claims in Malta and North Morocco. Well, what could that mean? There is the Continue the Reconquista mission, which will take you down into Morocco. You get that, and you're going to get a pretty hefty bonus to your manpower and morale of your armies, in addition to some extra claims on entire areas. There is also the Naval Dominance. We have long had ambitions in the Mediterranean, and the right land of Italy is ours for the taking. But we need a grand fleet to discourage the opportunistic sultans in the east. Yes, indeed, if you lay claim to Malta, and you out-galley the Ottomans, which is no easy task there, then you're going to be rewarded with claims over Italy. Very useful for your Italian ambition mission, which is going to see you ripping to shreds Sicily and Naples. So that's the more military branch that we have on the Castilian tree. Let's look over at the far less dark side of colonialism. No genocide happening there. Firstly, you have discovery of the Caribbean. If you make your way over to the west with your explorers, you'll be getting a bonus to your colonial range there. And then you'll have the mission to establish your own Caribbean colony, giving you prestige, extra settler chance, and settler increase. Making your way down there, you establish yourselves in La Plata and the Spanish Main, and then the conquest in the New World, conquer Tarasca, not to mention the Aztecs and the Incans, in fact slaughtering all of the Incans here. And the bonuses here, we have culture conversion cost and vast sums of money to take away from those Incans, and extra goods produced thanks to the gold rush, so plenty of riches to be made over in the New World for a Castile who makes their way out to the New World. In addition to this, they of course have the 15 generic missions available to most, so a healthy mission tree available to Castile.